Trump's 50-year mortgage plan? Is it a good deal, or are you just trapped in debt for most of your life? Let's find out. The average interest rate in the US is around 6%, so let's use that as our benchmark when looking at the repayment cost. Let's say I borrow $500,000, with a 6% interest rate. Here is how much I'd pay in total, if I had these term mortgages. If I didn't overpay my mortgage and had it for 50 years, I'd be paying back over $1 million more than I borrowed. Now, I'm not interested in the politics, and for some, this may be the best way to get on the property ladder, so let's look at the pros as well as the cons. The main pro is that you'd be paying back less each month because of the longer term. Based on the example of borrowing $500K, it would be around $365 if the interest rate stayed at 6%. Having spare money in the bank is hugely important now more than ever when people are feeling the pinch of the cost of living. Based on the current rate of 7% return on the S&P 500, if you invested the $365 each month, after 50 years you'd have nearly $1,850,000. Deduct the interest payments of the 50-year loan, and you'd still have nearly $800,000, having only invested $219,000. There is a lot of debate about whether you should overpay your mortgage, or use that money to invest. And in this instance a longer mortgage could support that strategy. Personally, I wouldn't want to be indebted to the bank for such a long period of time. And I wouldn't want to still be paying a mortgage off when I retire. My preference is I put some money each month to overpay my mortgage, and some into investing, so I can retire early with money to spend. So, what would you do? Would you take a 50-year mortgage, or would you want to pay it off as quickly as possible? A couple of other things to think about. The interest rate will likely change over the term, so you could end up paying more or less than forecast. Also, a longer term means it takes longer to grow equity in the property. As always, I hope you found this video interesting. Remember to leave a comment, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.